Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, ladies and gents, and welcome back to AS2. Today we are in the Great War Realism mod, and quite frankly, one of the most beautiful maps I've ever seen in this game. It is absolutely fantastic. So we have the British on one side with all of their might, and on the other side, as well as in the middle, we have some German forces defending on a very blown out trench system, and then their main lines are all the way back here. And well, they've pretty much got the same amount of numbers we do, along with an arse ton of artillery and mortar and IDF firepower. Now, apologies for the video being slightly later than normal. I had a unexpected guest arrive, so that meant the recording got set back a few hours. But regardless, we're going to push forward with our British infantry under the cover of some artillery strikes to try and take out this centre section of bunkers, bunkers and trench systems, and then we can either hold for a counterattack, which will most likely come from the Germans, and then push again, hopefully, once we've hit this line with artillery as well. So without further ado, let's rock and roll. So we have the infantry pushing in, and we have artillery that is going to be covering it. Now, without a doubt, I don't expect the British to be able to get through on the first wave, because that's just, even with the artillery support, that is just massively unrealistic. However, I do expect them to make progress. Why are those enemy guns that are firing? Why are these guys not firing? There we go, now my artillery support is going in. So yeah, I don't expect these guys to make massive amounts of progress on the first wave, but I do expect them to make progress. I don't expect them to take the trench at all. There is a lot of German infantry holding them back here. Let's see how we're actually doing. Okay, so the artillery is doing an alright job. We are losing people at quite a steady rate. Still, I think we're making some progress. We've all but shattered this this section of infantry. Oh, good bloody shot. Okay, we're hitting the yeah, we're hitting their right flank and my left flank pretty damn hard and effectively. Not much left of those those trench systems when we're done with it. As for the rest of the line, it's actually reasonably holding. I think if we can take out these two groups, we might create a nice big hole for ourselves right in the middle. So I think my guys could do with the second wave going in. So we've got another wave of infantry pushing their way forward, which is also motivating the infantry we already have out there to continue fighting. Hopefully we can make a half decent impact with this second wave, because once we take out this this centre trench line, then we can have the tanks roll in and assist us with their main line. See if we can't get the rest of our artillery to keep firing. So I've called in some artillery support on these sections of the line, so hopefully we can make a nice big gap and we can get our forces in. This is the closest we've been to the trench line. Come on, boys, let's keep pushing. Keep pushing. We're walking our artillery forward very slowly as you progress. Keep the pressure on them, gents. One left. Good bloody job. Good bloody job. They've lost their entire flank. Let's get some of you hopping in the side and let's pin them down. Now they're being attacked from multiple directions, and it looks like we have actually secured this centre section of trenches. So let's get ourselves fortified. Let's move our artillery up, and yeah, we will face off against these lines of Germans, and probably a counter-attack. So we're set up and ready for the enemy counter-charge, and I'm expecting probably a mortar's artillery as well. But hopefully we have enough stuff here. We have some MGs, we have some mortars set up. We have enough things to keep them at bay. Fingers crossed. There we go.
Everyone keep firing. Do not stop. Incoming!
Looks like that was a scouting party. There we go, gentlemen. This is it. Can you see over the top of that? Yep, you can. Just fine. Wonderful. Lock and load, gents. Here we go. Mortars are going to start popping off rounds left, right and centre here. So the enemy are actually shelling us with artillery. However, it's all landing in the front trenches. So I'm guessing they think we're actually a lot further forward than we are. And a lot of their shells are actually landing way short of our lines and hitting their own men. Like that. I'm guessing they think we're in these trench lines, not these rear ones. Which is only good news for us. How are we doing? Wow. We have we've really hurt them. I'm guessing we're probably going to experience another wave before we can actually push forward. Because to be honest with you, we've got to wait for our tanks to arrive first. They are on the way, but who knows when they're all turn up. Well, they're not correcting their artillery, so that's only good for us. But here comes a second wave. I'm going to sit with you for a bit, MG. Not the time you want to be very loading, bud. How is their advance doing? Not particularly well. We are dropping them down left, right and centre. Come on, keep whacking away at them. You've got this, gents. You've got this. We can hold them back. They're not pushing this far forward anytime soon. Oh, hello. Gents, it looks like our tanks have arrived. Wonderful. Wait for them to slowly push through the forest and get to our lines. Oh my god, that must have killed a lot of people. Yep, we lost quite a few on that. However, they are still shooting their artillery short. They have not corrected themselves, and well, their attacks really stalled out here. Oh, our tanks are starting to open up. Good job, gents. Bloody good job. I believe we have 7 tanks in total to try and take on these lines, which I am not looking forward to. So, tanks are nearly at our lines. Absolutely wonderful. We can get pushing forward in no time at all. We've got MG support going, we got our mortars firing away, and we have our infantry well and truly holding their lines. Bloody good job, men. Bloody good job. There we go, ladies and gents. We got our troops moving up, we got our tanks moving up, we have everything moving up. Let's rock and roll and do the very best we can with what we have. Unfortunately, we can't get our artillery up this far, so we're going to have to put up with what we have. We're not going to be able to do much suppressing of their lines, apart from when our tanks get within range of them. Here he goes. Come on, tanks, I need you pushing up. You're my main force here. Holy crap, web! Jesus Christ! What the hell are they shooting? Oh my god. Okay, they have some really powerful artillery. Holy crap. Okay, pull back, pull back, pull back. Shit, we've lost most of the tanks already. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Pull back, we cannot afford to lose you. We need to come in and pummel these lines with our own artillery. Oh shit. So we have artillery going out all over the bloody place. We have artillery landing on our lines, we have artillery landing on their lines, and it is an absolute mess of a battlefield at the moment. So much that I think the game engine is struggling to keep up with it. So we've managed to haul some nicer guns up to the front lines and give our infantry a chance to push forward. We are absolutely demolishing their lines. Hopefully this will give our infantry the chance they need. Now the big cannons that the enemy had have stopped firing, so I'm guessing they need time to reload. I'm going to get those guys there to adjust their fire onto these bunkers though. We've managed to get some more infantry up to the front. We're making another... Well, we were making another big push. Oh, and people wonder why I want this game to be 64-bit. Well, gents, it was a good battle. We were getting absolutely hammered pushing up these sections onto enemy defences. And I think, to be honest with you, even if we managed to take the machine guns out, by the time we got up there, those big guns would open up anyway and keep on pounding us, and they probably have infantry in those top trenches with some machine guns anyway, so I doubt we would have gotten much further without a full-on offensive. Those big artillery guns absolutely wiped out our tanks, which pretty much caved in any chance of us actually getting to the lines, and I feel like we would have had some level casualties if we had actually tried to really hard push for their lines. So we made movement up to the middle section, and we got a couple 100 meters more territory on the Western Front. But as always, ladies and gents, thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for your support, and I will see you on the battlefield.